what are friendships to you?
And it's been very hard to find a friendship, in my opinion. Like you
Mm,
can have a lot of friends. I mean,
right.
I was like the type to have a lot of friends, but I don't have someone to talk to or someone
Mm.
to relate to. It just hi bye and then move on with my day.
Oh, so even if it's like a hi bye, you consider them like friends, or is that like
I think
acquaintance?
I'm too lazy to call them an acquaintance to my mom. So I just call everyone
Um,
my friend.
I
Yeah.
would just call it, oh, somebody from my school.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to say that it's too long.
Like too long to explain, right?
Yeah,
Just like, oh yeah,
my friend. Yeah.
my friend
Okay.
say hi to me today.
Yeah,
But
my
what do you
friend.
think is like important in a friendship? Or what would you say is the number one thing that's important in a friendship?
Communication.
Communication.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
If y'all have if y'all don't communicate, y'all
Mm,
would like misunderstand each other, right?
right.
And then y'all would think, oh, this person is talking bad about me, or this person said this about me when it just all in your head.
Mm,
And then you'll just assume things, and then you eventually lead to a breakup.
lead to a
Breakup.
break up, to make up. Yeah, I would agree communication is very important because without like good communication, there will be a lot of misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Does fighting with your friend, if you ever fight with friends, do you think it affects you like a lot?
Yes, if I was
Mm-hmm.
in other people's position. Because
Mm-hmm.
personally, I don't really fight. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for me, if like me and my friends, like, if we fight, normally right after we would fix it right away. We won't like wait for a few days, then we will fix it. So, yeah.
Mm. It's like that's a good thing, right?
Mm.
I think back in my days,
Yeah. Oh my.
I think I was from a girls' school, so there were a lot of drama.
Mm.
So it's interesting to see like how friendships in a girls' school and the problems that we face in a girls' school is different than a mixed school,
Mm.
right? Because for girls, it's like a lot of like
Key.
jealousy, a lot of
Yeah.
like gossip, a lot of like
Mm-hmm.
catty things.
Yeah.
But for a mixed school, it's different. I think I've never seen like a physical fight. I've never seen a physical fight, but I feel like now I see it a lot online. Have you seen those?
I've seen I've seen it with my own two
Oh
eyes in primary school and like online.
my God, how was that? Like,
Okay, in primary school, right, there were
mm-hmm,
these guys. Okay, so basically, like we were all going back to the classroom from PE, and then
mm-hmm,
suddenly, like there was this large gap, and then the other like classmates weren't there,
mm-hmm.
and then suddenly one of them ran out and then said, "Oh, this person's fighting with this one," and like supposedly one of them was like straddling another person, and then basically
Strangling?
straddling,
Oh, straddling, not
and then
strangling.
like punched to the eye. Yeah, there was a bruise inside.
In front of you, what did you
No,
do?
I wasn't there. I wanted to run, but then I accidentally stepped on my friend's, on my classmate's foot, and then she was crying about it.
Because you were trying to run away.
No, I was trying to see what happened. I wanted to see.
You want to
I was
see.
12.
Oh my, would you be scared to see? Actually, no lah, I would want to see also.
Mm.
And then you take how video.
No, no, no. That one.
I mean now everybody
If
takes
if
video.
if like if it's really bad, then
Okay lah. Will you like run like stop? Stop! Or will you be like
yeah.
just watch?
Depends how bad it is. If it's very silly violent, then
Or will you call for help?
yeah.
You're like, Charles, oh
I'm like, hey
no.
guys, stop it, stop.
But I think it can also be quite scary to stop a fight because
Mm.
what if you make it worse? Or like,
What's the
what if they
person?
don't listen? What if the person punch
I was
you?
about to say, yeah.
Yeah, then the fight became worse and worse and worse. So I guess like, I don't know, I think if I was in a situation, I'll be very scared also. So I'll probably be like, I will probably tell the teacher, teacher, go fight! Then they will come and then,
Superhero.
because I don't, because I'm a very tiny person. I don't think like,
Really? I'm joking.
yeah, I mean, I'm very short and tiny when I was younger. So like if I was to try to start a fight, I don't think they will listen to me. Okay, example if I go up to you and like okay like it's different now because
Yeah.
I'm older.
Yeah. It's like older.
Older. But I have a story
Okay.
when talking about friends and fight, right? I didn't see this fight happen, but apparently I'm an all girls school, right? So how girls fight is they pull each other's hair and they like scratch the face. So I think apparently it was I think it was an English lesson or something. And then this girl suddenly stood up and went to the other girl. She was angry about something, and she just went. Then they were pulling each other's hair in class.
This is why guys think cat fight.
Yeah, but it does look like a cat fight.
What?
So they were pulling each other's hair. I don't know why. Maybe the girls seem to do it,
I
just pull
think
hair.
I think cause last resort, right? They
Yeah,
really want to win or something. They, bam.
and it hurt.
Yeah. I personally don't know lah, but
I don't know. Nobody has ever pulled my hair before, lah, but
it
I
looks
can
like
see
it
that
hurt.
it hurt. Yeah. So the teacher was like, was a male teacher, so he was like shocked. He didn't know what to do at first. He was really shocked, but eventually he did went up to like from them lah. So that's how girls fight. Is it different in a mixed school?
I think this in my school, no one really fight. Or I
Oh,
haven't been. It's more verbal fight, like, hey, what is up? Give me your tissue.
but never like.
I haven't seen it. Okay,
You think like physical fight or verbal fights are worse?
it really depends.
Mm,
Physical, it can affect you, like if they punch really hard, right, it can damage your organ. Like,
mm,
or like, I'm not joking, like, on a real note. But if it's verbal, right, if they say something very, like a slur,
uh-huh.
or something to do with your parents or whatever, it's very
Ooh, damaging.
damaging. Or like
Yeah,
your, what's it called?
mental state,
Self-esteem, self-esteem.
self-esteem. Neither one is better than the other. I feel like
Mm.
both ways are still bad. Like both physical and mental, like fighting is bad. I can see how physically it also can also hurt your mental state and your self-esteem, and how verbal fights also can be very damaging to someone. Like imagine like hearing all these nice, not nice things to you. You must be quite like
Yeah,
yeah. I wouldn't say I'll choose either or, but
different fight.
both.
I have friend group back then.
Yes, I had a friend group back then. Why do you say like it's so long
Okay,
ago?
when you were in school.
I did have a friend group, but I changed my friend group a lot. I was like, you know, jumping around
Why
a
is
lot.
that the case?
Why is that the case? I don't know. I think I had a lot of friendship issues when I was in school. How do you manage like conflicts in friend groups? If you don't have conflicts in your friend group, like what would you advise other people on how to manage?
Advice. Advice.
Advice. Advice
Um,
time.
I think it's important if your fault, please, and you know it's your fault. Please don't be a coward and don't even like say sorry. Like say
Mm,
sorry, tell them the reason, or if you don't know, ask them why they are upset with you.
mm,
You know, it's better to know everything. It's better to solve everything than you know. I don't care about her anymore.
mm,
Just
mm.
say sorry. You know,
Just apologize
just
and take accountability, lah.
at least mean the sorry also.
Yeah, it cannot be just like,
You can't
I'm
just say, "Eh,
sorry.
sorry." You know,
But then don't even know what they're
just
sorry for. And then be like, sorry for what? Then like, sorry lah.
yeah, you just say it for the sake of it.
Yeah,
Mean
right?
the sorry, the intention, guys.
It's not about saying sorry or not. It's also about like whether you how you say sorry, whether you mean you're sorry or not,
Mm,
right? Oh, but also not only saying sorry is important, it's how you act after that. Like
yes, how
don't
you
repeat
change.
the same mistake. Yeah, because people it's so easy to say sorry, but like you need to see a behavioral change, right? Yeah, it's important because that's how you know that the person actually really mean that they're
Good.
sorry lah. Okay, what would be your ideal parent? Oh my god.
Type. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
your ideal type of parent.
That was kind of parents. Will I get cancer if I say my teacher?
Oh, you just
No,
say,
because my teacher was a caring type.
mm-hmm,
Okay, ideal type. I guess I don't know. I used to be like, oh, I want my parents to hang out with me and care for me. But then as I grown older, right,
mm-hmm,
they don't really. Not saying that they don't pay attention to me. They do care about me, but they just don't have time to spend time with me as much. So normally I'm alone. Okay, sounds so sad, but it's really not. They they leave me alone in my room. I leave them alone in their room, and everyone's there. So what's the
mm.
question? I keep going out of point.
What's your
Oh,
ideal
ideal
type
type.
of parent?
But okay, let's say
We could put like ingredients in a
my mom's really
parent.
perfect. Um,
Ah,
yeah.
your mom's first. So
Oh,
what about your mom that you love? It's like ideal parent that
She
you
leaves
wish
me
everybody.
alone. She
Mm-hmm.
gives me pocket money. I don't spend my pocket money, so I save a lot. Yeah.
Mm.
She gives me a lot of pocket money. I don't spend it, so it's also good.
Mm-hmm.
She leaves me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Is that important to like leave you alone? You just don't be bothered with it.
I think last time I I needed people around me, but then
Mm.
I grew up mostly. I'm so sad. I grew up mostly like when I hang out with myself or play with myself. Key
Mm.
point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always by myself, obviously. So then I think I adapted to that. So now I don't really care if my parents around me.
Mm.
So I guess that's important. Give me space. Yeah.
Giving you space is like something that you appreciate
Yeah.
about
And
your mom.
yes, especially yeah, and my friends also. Thank
Mm.
you guys.
Like not always like, what are you
Yeah, if I tell them to
doing?
stop, they will stop. If I tell them to leave me alone, they will
And
leave
they
me alone.
understand like your boundaries
Yeah,
lah,
because I told them
basically.
before that how I feel about yeah.
Mm. If I were to
Yeah, how about you?
if I were to create like an ideal parent, you know what I would say?
Mm-hmm.
I would say a weak parent.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Not wrong, right? Not wrong. Can you imagine how much things I can buy? But then again, but I think my ideal parent will be somebody that isn't controlling. I think that's
Mm.
one.
Yeah.
Somebody who at least listen to me because I think it's hard when they're trying to protect you and they're trying to like, love you and show that they care for you, but sometimes it comes off the wrong way.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then like, oh my, I don't understand how I feel, you know. Like for example, they don't want me to go out, but as
yeah.
a teenager, as a youth, those are the things that we need to do to experience, and then they don't understand
Yeah,
that because
explore.
they are protecting us, right? And
Mm.
it's not wrong as a parent, but I think those are the things like example, controlling,
Understanding.
understanding, and appreciative, I think. Or like try to get to know me, somebody who understands my hobbies. You know that my parents last time, like until now actually, don't understand my love for gaming.
Mm.
Ah,
Your mind just leaves me alone. Wait, but
mm.
actually,
Yeah.
it's your hobby, what? Why would they?
I don't know. I think some parents might think it's a bad thing. Unless it's okay, unless it's addicted to gaming and then you're
Well,
like,
affects you badly, then it's
yeah.
bad lah. But
But I think if once in a while it's
yeah,
fine.
if it's not harming anyone or you yourself, right, then it's
Mm.
fine.
You can actually meet friends
Mm.
in games.
Learn new
But
things.
obviously there are things that you need to do to protect yourself
Mm.
lah. But it's not always all bad.
Yeah,
You know, as long as you're not harming yourself or
that's
harming
good.
others, you know, it's okay.
That's good parts.
Fish. Do you think being a parent is hard?
Yes, 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 definitely.
What's hard about being
Why?
a parent?
From my experience,
From my experience.
I think that there's a lot of if I were if I was a parent, it'd be
Mm,
very because you have this kid, you're trying to develop this kid, like level up this kid,
yeah.
and then there's a lot of factors that you have to think about. Like, will this, you know,
Mm,
because new environments, new kid or old kid,
mm,
and you need to know how to bond with them
right.
and know how to communicate with them, or else you're gonna end up in a rap battle. And when I mean rap battle, arguments. Yeah. So
Yeah. I guess what you're saying is that as a parent, it's not easy to help a child develop because there's so many things. Like suppose
mm,
if, especially if you don't have, sorry, especially if you have more than one child, you know, then
yes.
like oh, they have studies, they have CCA, you have to like teach them, you
Yeah.
have to like take care of them, make sure they're not doing anything wrong, they're not doing anything harmful for themselves. Can be really, really very stressful, I think. But I think most parents are trying to do the best that they can.
Yeah.
Mm,
So don't blame your parents, guys. More okay to most of the parents.
most of the
Some
parents,
of them
not
are
all.
not all.
Yeah.
Not all of them are nice as well.
Yeah. Speaking of parents, how do you think you'll be like in the future as a
I've
parent?
always been thinking about
Yeah,
it.
like do you think, or maybe we should ask like each other, oh,
Yeah.
maybe I'll tell you what I think you'll be like as a parent. Is that more fun?
Um. So wait, let me think of the vision.
I can envision you as a very caring and a very motherly parent. Like, have you eaten? I paid for you food, okay? Are you like, do you think you will be that kind of parent?
I don't know if I'll be a parent.
But if hypothetically,
I don't know what. I don't know. This is so sad. I don't
why?
know what it's like to love a kid.
A kid.
Yeah, cause like loving your parents is normal. So you don't really feel for me lah.
Oh yeah.
For me, for me. But then cause it's like really normal. So it's not.
Mm,
I don't really consider it as love.
mm,
So like I don't know what it's like to love someone. Yes.
mm.
Um,
Love and take care of an actual human being.
yes, I've never experienced that. So I don't know. How about
Right.
you?
What would I be like as a parent?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'll be an awesome parent actually. What kind of question is that?
Get out.
I think I'll be like oh I think I'll be a very I can't tell. I think I'll be in between like strict but also not so restrictive. Yeah, I won't be super controlling because I grew up with a very controlling parent. So I think now I've experienced that. I think I'll be the opposite. So I'll be very understanding to my child. I will let them do whatever they feel that they like, their hobbies, their interests. I think
But
I'll be an understanding
I
mom.
think as long as they don't take advantage of that.
Yeah, of course.
I
There
hope,
needs to be
yeah,
a balance
I
lah.
hope if I have a kid, right, my kid is like me. They don't
Mm,
take advantage of any people or other things.
that's nice of you.
Because like, why would you do that? Take advantage of someone? That's so bad.
Yeah, that's kind of not
Yeah.
not
Unless
it.
it's actually no, there's no unless. Just don't take advantage of people.
Yeah. Keyword, they don't take advantage of people.
Quote of the day: when when life gives you lemons, you eat it whole. You eat it
Mm,
as yeah.
are curfews important?
Curfew. I actually don't know. Personally, I set my own curfew
Mm, how
because
come?
when you okay, see the thing is I don't trust people when I go out. So like if you ever see me going out by myself, I'll be
Mm,
looking left and right and the back
or like in
to
your
see if
environment?
anyone's there
Yeah.
and if they're acting suspicious or like cause like I don't know, I just assume the worst. So like let's say
Yeah, anything can happen.
yeah, I could get kidnapped for
You could be robbed.
yeah. So like there are times where I see someone suspicious behind me. I
Mm-hmm.
make sure I have something like a metal bottle or an umbrella in my hand. So just in case I can see the person. Just in
Like
case so I yeah,
self-defense.
self-defense. I don't have
Right,
a
right.
purpose to yeah. How about you? Curfew
I
girl?
think okay, I grew up having curfew, but my curfew was like 5 or 6. I could barely do anything. But I think curfews is like a yes and no.
Mm,
I think too much
yeah,
of restriction can be quite bad
yes, that's
because
true.
that will make the child or the youth like want to rebel more, you know. But I
And
think
yeah,
giving them too much freedom can also be a bad thing, you know, like they just do whatever and then you never know what they might be doing. So I think there needs to be it's very tough to decide and know where to draw the line and to have that balance, right?
mm,
But I think you need to understand your child to know where exactly to draw the line. I feel. So
adding
too much of anything is bad,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, adding to her point about if
Mm.
the sorry, I keep touching because it's comfortable. Adding to her point, yeah, curfew shouldn't be that strict. Like, it shouldn't be like you must be at home by 2 p.m. Then
Mm.
2 p.m. till like 10 p.m. What are you gonna do, bro? They're not
Yeah.
gonna socialize. They're gonna be a boring person in the future. Do you want your kid to be like that? No, that's what I thought.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like maybe like sometimes allow lah, like if the friend if you met the friend before and you know they are good people, then why
Yeah.
not? Not like they're going out doing other things like bad
Like
things,
go
right?
club,
Yeah.
like like go to a club to investigate
Mm.
who takes drugs. And I'm totally not spoiling K drama, you know. I love
Yeah. Because once in a while it's okay. They need time to actually socialize and make
yeah.
friends and interact. Imagine like because of the strict parents, the kid might not have a chance to like make friends or miss out on like
Mm.
the group of friends, and then they might end up being just alone or antisocial. Yes, you have a question.
And okay, I think that it's okay to make mistakes
Mm,
as long as you learn from them. So that
right.
you know, like let's say you, okay, I'm not saying you guys,
Mm-hmm.
but people, you can always turn over a new leaf. So don't listen what other people are saying.
Mm.
Go with the flow.
For watching,
Thank
stay
you for
tuned.
watching. Stay tuned for another episode on
Follow us.
Fortcast. Yeah, follow us.
Podcast. Follow us or else.
Pew!